Welcome in, folks. Standing Tall 710 coming at you live from behind the Wasatch Curtain. Good morning. Good afternoon, as my brothers would say. Hey. So I am unsure what's going on here. Seen multiple vehicles from way down the road there, so we brought the little striker unit and we jetted our butts down over here, and this is what we came to: crime scene tape. Somebody left part of their vehicle here. Lots of law enforcement here. I do want to get to the other side, but I'm not sure how I'm going to accomplish that without entering their scene. Go ahead and address the chat real quick. Desert Rose, John Denicola, hey, Jody FJ, Wiedemann, Rob Wiedemann, Rusty Shackelford, greetings and salutations. Shake, shine, pressure washing. What are we doing? We are checking out this crime scene tape there. Shake, shine, pressure washing. This motel? It's possible. I don't know much about this hotel. Do you know something I don't there, Shake Shine? Jordan Lott, welcome in. So we got all kinds of units out here. Run, go fast, hey. The Utah Kid. Tapatios, welcome in. Appreciate you. Looks like they, you know what? I am not in the most safe position right here. That telephone pole right there is missing. And so I'm betting that me standing underneath these lines here is probably not a good idea. Bat shit. What we got in here? Meld. Anon Mouse, welcome in. Yes, please smash that like, guys. Very interesting. Look, there's a big old section of that pole lying down right there. That right there, that's the, that right there, that's the telephone pole. It belongs right there. I'm going to say that's probably a 15-foot section that has been blasted out of there. Hola, mi amigo. I do appreciate you, Tapatios. Appreciate you guys down there working all the time, you know. Appreciate all you guys that are out there with the camera putting in work. Yeah, I'm really wanting to get to the other side. I'm hoping this volunteer here can escort me. He's got that jacket there. I'm going to ask him to escort me around to the other side. I mean, I probably have orange and stuff in my vehicle, or in my backpack I'm wearing. I don't think there's a way around this way. There is not. Yeah, I don't know anything about this motel, Shake Shine. Yeah, I've got to get to the other side over there, so I'm not sure how I want to do that. Maybe I can get this officer to escort me. We'll see. We'll see how much they hate this camera, because they're all avoiding it right now. All right, Tapatios. So Tapatios is asking about the weather, so let's go ahead and do the time and temperature check, as they say. It is 8:50 a.m. here in Orem. We have beautiful blue skies. It is 75 degrees right now. I am wearing the wrong color of clothes today. I wasn't going to do anything per se this morning, but I was actually going to go get some more creamer, and we seen this. So, well, that officer has left, as you can see. So I'm going to wait until there's like no traffic. Fuck, I don't know. Them guys will fuck with me if I do that without one of them. So I wonder if they'll let me cut across right here against the building if I'll be inside their scene. Kind of crazy here. So, sorry, I didn't mean to swing that quite so fast, but that pole has got a good curve to it going this way. I believe the next one does too. It's hard to tell from here. South Bama Gump, hey, welcome in. Joko, welcome in. Who's that asking me to go under the tape? No, I'm not going to do that. These guys look for any chance they can to hem me up. I'm not giving them a reason. Yes, please smash that thumb, guys. Appreciate that. Up or down, either way works for me. Hey, I will. Hey, thanks for coming in, South Gump. I'm going to get over there. They're all congregated in that other side over there. I'm going to get over there, and we're going to figure it out one way or another. If I have to, I'll jump on the striker and drive back to the crosswalk and go all the goddamn way around. The striker's pretty quick. I could get there pretty quick that way. So we are, I am planning a trip. We're going to be going out to another state here in a month or so. I'm not going to announce that state just yet. If anybody would like to help support that trip we're doing, my Cash App is StandingTall 710. That'll avoid any of the YouTube fees, etc. I'm over here trying to roll this joint and it's not letting himself. Alrighty then. It is entirely too warm for me to be wearing what I've got on. I'm wearing like navy blue. Yeah, so they got this guy here, but he can't do shit, you know. It is stretching. I want to say it's a little closer to the ground than it was even when I first got here. So it's got quite a bit of weight on it. And if you look right here, it's like you got lines wrapped around each other. Again, I'm probably not in the safest of spots, but we're bringing it to you live. Hey, Crofty, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. I am going to get over there. Them guys are all probably watching the live stream. Wouldn't put it past them. They got nothing better to do, so they're going to sit here and watch the live stream, listening to me mumble. All right, should I go to the other side then? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I don't know if I can get around. I don't know if I can get around. Let me back up here a little bit. I don't think I can get out the back end of this Wendy's. I think I'd have to go. You know what? I might be able to get around that way. All right, folks, bear with me a minute. Let's go for a ride on the striker. You guys get to go for a ride with me. Okay, hang on tight, folks. Oh, there is no exit that way, guys. That was a wasted trip. We got to go around the long way. Bear with me. We'll get over there. Sorry for any crazy noise. Oh, my wife's gonna be mad. I just lost my coffee cup. Alright guys, sorry. I appreciate all you who are sticking with me for this wild ride we're on. I'll address the chat in a minute. That's me. Bear with me, folks. We're going to be there in a minute. All right. Hey, I appreciate you guys that have stuck with me thus far. Unindoctrinated. Hell yeah. Zoom, zoom. Welcome in, guys. Appreciate you. Okay, I might be... I gotta hit this button one more time. All right. Buckle up, guys. Sorry. That's me. Give me a second, I gotta shut the striker down. Alright. 537-225. 520-771. Good morning, Brandon Mitchell. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all sticking with me. I like being on the striker. It's a fun little ride. It gets me around. I can take the bus with it. That gets me into a new area. Mark, thank you. Appreciate you. So, on this side, the pole is leaning a bit. These wires yeah, I like zooming around on that. I wasn't planning anything either. I was on my way to get creamer, and man, I wish I'd have seen the cars involved. Like, we looked up here and there was a lot of police presence up here, and so we figured we'd come see what was going on. You see it, folks. Give you guys a good view of our mountains again. Everybody likes to get a good view of that. This is a nice spot. So the other day, I don't know if any of you are familiar with the Utah treasure hunt. If you are not familiar with the Utah treasure hunt, you should Google it. There's a couple of gentlemen that every year take a treasure chest and they hide it in the mountains. And they give you clues, you know, they hide it, and it's got like $20,000 in it. And they give you a clue. It's a poem that they come up with that gives you a clue as to how to find this treasure. So every year, thousands of people participate in the Utah treasure hunt. And this year, all the clues led me to believe that it was right up there on that peak. Sorry. Right up on that peak right there. Okay. The treasure was found a couple of days ago. Right over there. Right over on the trail on that side. Goes up and around the other side of that particular hill. I was close, folks. I was close. I was up there hiking. I was one trail away of all the trails in Utah. You look from all the way down there. So a lot of people thought it was down there. That's Spanish Fork area down there. So a lot of people thought the treasure was down there. And then there was a bunch of people that thought it was way up there on the other side of that mountain and about the same distance as from there to there. On the other side, we got the range keeps going. This is the Wasatch Front. That is the Wasatch Curtain. There is no separation of church and state here. None at all. Anyway. Who is that said that? Something about a sleeping squaw. Is that Midwest Accountability? Okay, so Squaw Peak, the area that you're referring to, is over in this set of these lower hills right here. They're mostly behind these buildings. I'm not even sure I can see Squaw Peak for sure. I'm not as familiar with it from this angle. I'd have to be down there and looking up. It actually might be right over there. So Rusty, it was in Grove Creek. It was on Grove Creek Trail. For real. Like, that's our hiking area. $20,000. I was close. So I all the clues made me think that it was Battle Creek was the trail, and then the last clue said go to the place where the view is the best. And although I've never actually been to that particular lookout, right there. Find my finger. There we go. Right there at the tip of that hill is Battle Creek Falls Overlook. Yes, Skyflower. Battle Creek is an easy trail. It's there's a group of fathers. We do our daddy kid trip up that way. It's when just us dads, and we take the kids and we go up, and we like to go up Battle Creek, we go up Grove Creek. There's a few others, you know. So the trail I actually was taking was, it's called the Battle Creek Falls Overlook Trail, and it starts down over here. And it's a nice, easy, gentle walk all the way to the top. So about an hour walk. Non-mouse. I appreciate all you folks that are in here with me. So, and there's not a lot that can be done. They've got trucks en route, you know. But I'll tell you, so I don't know if it's going to be Rocky Mountain Power or Dominion Energy. Dominion Energy has not got a very good reputation in these parts right now. They were working on a house in American Fork a few months ago, and they had gone there to take care of a leak, and they left saying that everything should be fine, and that night the house blew up. So oh yes, Timpanogos Mountain right there. So that's one of our hikes that we try to do every year. I've actually not done it this year, and I don't think I did it last year either. Last year may have been the last year I done it. I can't remember. I think it's been 2 years since I done our hike up there. But right up there behind that cloud, there is a white shack, and that is the peak of Timpanogos. It is an amazing hike. Rusty. So Rusty says that if you go up to the G, we can't see the G from where we're at right now. The G is directly behind. Oh hell. I think it's behind that building right over there. Yeah, I can't actually see. So there's a big white G on the mountain. It's for Pleasant Grove. And yeah, you go up to the G, you hang a little to the left, you go right up over the crest of the ridge there and up over the top, Rusty says. I've not been up this side. Bridalveil Falls. That's down over that way. Well, I appreciate everybody who's hung out with me this long. These guys aren't going to say anything to me, as you can see. Again, they're probably in their cars right now watching the live stream, so whatever you do, don't look at me. Don't do it. Man, I told you not to, and then you went and looked. Why you got to do that? So I think we've been on here for a minute. These guys aren't going to do nothing. It's going to be a minute before Dominion or Rocky Mountain Power, either one of them, get out here. I don't even know if Rocky Mountain Power is still a thing, actually. Midwest accountability, absolutely. So Midwest, that in mind, I'm probably heading to another state here soon. So I have business ventures in other states. I have some business ventures in Nevada. I have some business ventures out in New Mexico. We're looking at doing some business ventures in Oregon right now. And so it's highly possible that I won't be in Utah for long, per se. I will be traveling. Even if I do move out of Utah, I'll be traveling back and yes, all over the West, for real. Yeah, you're all over the West. Perfect. Yeah, that's us. We're all right, for someone like you, Midwest, who does some traveling and stuff, some of my business ventures might actually appeal to you as in being part of. I've got some stuff. We're developing some campgrounds across the west. We're going to try to develop a campground about every 8 hours or so from one coast to the other, in which we're going to have multiple levels of camping experiences. Let us about the storm you got caught in at the top of Temp. Yeah, I'll tell you guys about that storm up there. You see them clouds up there, you know, that looks nice and gentle right now, but that's kind of scary when you're so this is what we call the saddle area right up in here, okay? And you come around the saddle and you got to climb up that cliff face. And there's what we refer to as the secret staircase, because you know, it is kind of the trail is kind of a staircase up that cliff face, but it's scary. It's scary. It's for all intents and purposes, it's a one-lane goat trail on the side of a cliff that you go up. And then you get up on top of that, and there's this gentle hike up to the very peak there. You know, it's pretty steep and it's rocky, and you know, because the top's coming down, you can kind of see the peak right now. Right behind that cloud is the peak. Anyway, we're up there. We're just on the other side of the saddle. And just on the other side of the saddle, there's a spot down below. We decide we're gonna leave some of our gear and come back for later, you know. And I very rarely leave much gear, you know, and I always have this little pack with me that has all this just emergency stuff. And for some godforsaken reason, that year I took that emergency pack off and left it because, you know, it was a really nice day. Now, we had been warned that there was weather coming, but, you know, who pays attention when it's a nice warm day like this and clear? You know, yeah, so we got up there and we were just a few hundred feet shy of the peak up there when the storm hit. And it got cold, and it got wet, and it got scary. And oh shit, how old was my grandson at the time? I can't remember if he was, God, he's always been such a big kid. I think he was 5 at the time. I think it was a 5-year-old grandson. Now, he may have been 6, but I think he was 5. He had hiked that trip with us. And my young daughter, she was, I think 11 or 12 at the time, you know. Anyway, it was really scary. Got cold. Thought we might die up there without no emergency gear. One of the crew had a little emergency blanket thing that we huddled in for a minute up at the top of the shack, up in the shack. Then we all lit out, headed down, and yeah, nice fun time. Lesson to be learned there: don't leave your emergency pack for that last, you know, 3-mile hike of your 17-mile journey. Sunflower, no, I never have been to Nutty Putty Caves. That got closed down before I had the opportunity. I have been inside Timpanogos Cave. That's kind of a cool experience. They're coming deep. They're coming fast. Man, I wonder where they were all at. Probably should have had my scanner on for a bit. We missed the excitement, guys. Alrighty, guys. Probably going to bounce out of here. Is that Cowboys 8 in the chat? Welcome in. Who's that? 71 Cowboys. Welcome in. All right, guys. Where all these units are going or where they're coming from. There's another one. Al SoCal, hey, welcome in. Big Chief, hey, welcome in. Appreciate you. Oh, Matakiasan, Matakiasan. Or as we say in Saragi, is Osio Tohitsu. Guarwa Jefi. Guarwa. I appreciate all you guys coming in and joining me and hanging out. You know, it's not very exciting, but we've had a few people in here today, so you know, I do appreciate all of you. They're all headed to the Danite Mormon Church. One of them says, sorry, it's really hard for me to see the chat right now. Very curious. Well, folks, I appreciate each and every one of you that's come in today. Like I said, we're just checking. I'll give you guys that just joined us a quick overview of what we found, what we came upon. When I first came upon this scene, I was down the road a half mile or so, and I could see about 4 or 5 police units in the road out here, and we was way down there. So I jumped on the striker, we jet up here, and we park on the other side there, and that's when we noticed that the telephone pole was, a big old chunk of this telephone pole has been taken out. And as you can see, it is lying on the ground right there. It's about, I'm gonna say it's about 15 feet long. That chunk right there. From that end there to there is about 15 feet of telephone pole that's missing. couple units left right after we got here. We've just been hanging out. Nobody's said anything to us. Nobody's given us any grief for being here and documenting. They're all acting appropriate as they should. Observing paranoid people. So I am unsure as to what hit it. This is the scene that I came up on. There was no vehicle here. One cop actually went over and looked at, there's a 4x4 truck. You'll have to go back in the video to see, but there's a 4x4 Chevy truck for sale in the next parking lot on the other side of the hotel there. And as I got here, I watched that guy walk over and look around that truck. Now, I don't know if he was looking at the truck because it has a for sale sign in it and he's interested in it, or if he was looking at the truck because they don't know what happened. I honestly couldn't tell you. For all I know, they were here and they towed somebody away. I don't know somebody hitting that if they're going to drive away really easily. I'm not sure what we got going on here. Now she is showing them some pictures on her phone. Beans and Roots, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. It's funny that she shows up. I was fixing on leaving and then that lady showed up, so I'm glad we caught that. Utah is absolutely a very beautiful state. FKN fed up. Hey, my man. Appreciate all you guys coming in, stopping in, saying hi. I have at least one subscriber that lives in this neighborhood. One time they yelled at me out the window. Hey, Tapatios, God bless you, man. You know, I appreciate you stepping in, and may Creator walk with you today. Say that in the best way I know how, and that's from my heart. If you guys haven't, yes, please smash that like. I don't know. I thought super chats are available. I don't know if they are or not. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't get stuff like that very often, so I don't know whether they work or not, you know what I mean? I do appreciate those folks that have donated before. I am going to go ahead and call this, guys. We're going to jump on the striker here and bust on out. It was a fun little ride. I'm glad you guys were able to join me. Give you guys a half second in the chat. Al SoCal, happy Sunday, my friend, man. Happy Fuck the Cops Day. Elcroft, I'm going to try to stay safe. Sunflower, no. So it is called a Hover One cart. And they go with hoverboards. And it's quite a fun little ride. It gives me about I want to say it's 4 miles of travel time. This particular one gives me about 4 miles of travel time. So, with that in mind, I am going to let you all go. Until next time, keep the cameras going. Film the police. As MLH says, keep check on your brothers and their mental health. We all need it. I appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, y'all come back now, you hear?